Middays with Will, Whiskey Country, 105.1 and 95.9. And we have a special guest on the line right now. Joining us from East Tennessee is country music singer-songwriter Alicia Harvey. Alicia, great to have you on the program today.
Yeah, great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Give us a little bit of your background. I know you grew up in the Nashville area near Springfield, but give the folks a taste of your story.
Well, as you said, I grew up around the Nashville area, and I've been in East Tennessee about 10 years now, and it's kind of funny. I went around and did music after I moved to Knoxville, which is kind of backwards, I guess, and in some standards, I guess, in the Nashville standard. But came to Knoxville, started doing music over here because I couldn't find anybody that did the music that I wanted to hear. So I was so used to live music around Nashville. Mm-hmm. So ended up just starting to do that and starting to perform everywhere. And growing up, nobody ever really told me I could sing. So I just I thought, well, apparently I'm getting feedback where I can sing. Maybe I should do this.
So what was it you said about a decade ago you made your way to East Tennessee? What led you to East Tennessee?
I just needed a change at the time, and just had some friends up here and wanted to just get a change of scenery for once, and love Nashville. We'll always love Nashville, and who knows, maybe I'll move back someday, but for now I'm calling East Tennessee home.
I get it. I'm a University of Tennessee alum. Very proud of that, and love Knoxville as well. It's a great place, and it does give you a lot of opportunity musically with it being a college town. There's a lot of venues to do live music. So how does that progress from, hey, there's not people doing the type of music I want to hear, and I'm used to live music in Nashville, so you start playing shows, and I assume presumably doing covers into writing, making your own music?
Yeah, mainly it's covers for the gig portion of it, because that's what, everybody wants to hear, the good old ones, but I just kind of trickle in my original music when I can to those cover gigs, and there are a few opportunities here in Knoxville that I've been able to perform my originals, and I've had some opening slots for some local bands, and that seems to be an enjoyable thing for sure.
We're going to hear more from Alicia here in a moment, but what you say that we play a song. You won a Josie Music Award for the song Losin in 2024. Give the folks some background on that song, and then we're going to play it for them.
Yeah, Losin was kind of the starting point of writing my EP that I released last year, and I needed a good honky-tonkin' upbeat song, and I thought, well, I have these words in my mind that say, losing my mind, losing my money. If I didn't have you, I'd lose you, honey. Well, I brought that to friends of mine, and we actually changed the words a little bit, which you'll hear in the song. But that song really just kind of started it all for me.
All right, here we go. It's her award-winning song, Losin, from Alicia Harvey here in Whiskey Country.
Took the money, everything I need, more
That is the Josie Music Awards Song of the Year for female country. That is Losin from Alicia Harvey, who's hanging out with us here in Whiskey Country. It is Will 105.1 and 95.9. Right off the top of your bio, it says you were, as a young girl, drawn to the sounds of classic country music, which is the type of music that I enjoy as well. Who were those artists that were the early influences for you?
Well, classic country, it's a variety of people, but Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, people like that. And I kind of lean more towards the 90s country. You know, when my bio was written, they wrote classic country, which, of course, I love all country music, but my bio is more so, not my bio, but more my influences like 90s country, and like Terry Clark is a big influence, Patty Loveless, and even some of the current ones like Ashley McBryde and Lainey Wilson.
How does that manifest itself, those influences manifest themselves in your music?
I think naturally, you know, when you have an influence of anyone, it kind of naturally comes out in your music or comes out in your voice. You know, I get compared a lot to Terry Clark and Patty Loveless and Ashley McBryde, you know, but it's a lot of what I listen to and what I sing along to on the radio, and I admire those ladies and their songwriting and their performing, and I feel like it just comes out of me naturally, whether I want it to or not.
All right, so obviously folks can go learn more about you by heading to aharveymusic.com, but what other platforms can they check out Alicia Harvey on?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. It's all at A Harvey Music, and those are typically the ones I frequent more often.
All right, so I was just going through YouTube, and I just happened to pick another song out of several that you had on your page, and I came across Out of the Blue that stood out to me. So we're going to play that here in a minute, but first I want to give you the chance to let folks learn a little bit more about that song before we play it.
Yeah, the type of songwriter I am, I'm not great at sitting down and writing unless it's with other people, but just me by myself, it's just not something I typically do. But in this case, this song came naturally in 2020, you know, of course, when we're all cooped up and couldn't do anything. So I came up with the idea of the song. It's loosely based on my love story. And that's kind of just where it took off and went from there.
Alicia, great to get to chat with you today. Encourage folks to head on over to your website, give you a like, give you a follow, check out the tunes. Great to get to introduce you to the folks here in Southern Middle Tennessee at Whiskey Country, and look forward to the opportunity to get to chat with you again real soon.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Alicia Harvey, aharveymusic.com. Here's Out of the Blue.